She said, I will be gladly to hang up.
So it's a 2015 case that you're questioning?
About a dog.
What the charges were on it?
A dog neglect abuse case, which wasn't even abused, wasn't even neglected. My girlfriend could tell you I am a big animal lover.
Yes, he is.
And my sister and my ex had a deal against me because I tried to help my ex out to get her warrant solved without going to jail, and the police did not keep to their side when I tried to get her to go on the walkie-docket the next Monday because I was going to give her a ride down there when I had my license, which 3 of your Wichita officers that I got pulled over, 2 of them in a car. The other one was in another car that pulled me over for driving my landlord's truck when he was over in Cambodia. And you guys turned around and tried to charge me for not having insurance, not having the truck in my name, not having a driver's license, which I was cleared to have a driver's license. Your officers made narrative stories, fake stories in their head, like every officer that I've met here, such as the sheriff's department making up a bunch of derogative BS, violating my rights there on my video. And trust me, this has all been recorded from the start since I called you guys to let you know that letter you just sent was retaliation because I asked to be taken care of as the victim of lost vehicles, improper cases being done, Miranda rights being violated, my rights being violated. Do you guys remember back in 2015 when you guys had FBI walk through your doors when you guys told me that ain't gonna happen? Guess what? It did. And it's gonna happen again. And when I get a hold of Barron Trump, Donald Trump's son, and I get a hold of Elon Musk's son, Elon, about this situation, I'm going to let them all know what the hell's going on here. Then the truth is going to come out. You guys are messing with the victim that is on medicine that has a lot of medical problems due to the injustice that happened to my mother. And with the sheriff deputy ripping my shoulder out and the cops doing what they did.
Sure. Let's address the cases that are in this court.
Well, the cases are in Wichita court. That's where the dog case is from. Wichita. It's in the Wichita courts because...
The dog case?
Yep, same with my disorderly conduct, brawling and fighting, assault and battery in the street when we got a gun pointed at me, my underage sister, and my mother by the woman that threatened to blow up our house, poison our dogs, send people over, take care of us, do all that stuff, kept up to the fullest besides doing all the blowing up the house and blowing up the cars. My mom died because of that. Police wouldn't do nothing. I have 3 officers that will straight up say my charges are improperly investigated, Miranda rights are violated, it was a one-sided fist fight in the courtroom, I was the victim and I was violated of my rights and they allowed the perpetrator to get away. And you guys charged me wrongfully. So right there, that's the whole case and caboodle of everything. You guys have not done your jobs properly with your Wichita police. And every time I brought up a matter to your Wichita police and your city council, from all the way from Carl Pooer, that's who I think he is, Brewer the Pooer, because he didn't care. When we came up to him and let him know, same as everybody else, it didn't matter. Rights don't matter. Well, you know what? Wichita rights don't matter. Qualified immunity doesn't matter. Big multi-million-dollar lawsuit matters now.
Okay, sir, would you like to talk about this dog case?
I want to talk about all the cases. I want you to stop with your guys' retaliation when I asked you guys to be a victim on all the cases that's happened. I want my truck found. I found my truck, and I was not allowed to get my truck out of the impound yard where it was at, or tow yard it was at. And I was kicked off the tow yard, and the police wouldn't even help me go investigate it properly like they're supposed to, which is against the law to be doing. Police are held to higher standards, ma'am, and double jeopardy is against the federal law. Because when I saw Judge Abbott in that case of my dog, so right there, there's a problem here that you guys are really making a bad situation out of causing. And all you guys are doing is digging your graves even deeper in the lawsuit money, making my amount bigger. While I'm sitting high and up in the air, you guys are way in the ground, low and low, no money, no cash, screwed over because your guys' incompetence. And it's because of Victoria proving my existence right there to my girlfriend that you guys like to violate rights. And Victoria showed the full 100% deal. And she works for the city. Must be nice to talk to constituents that way. Must be nice to talk to your taxpayers that way. Do you know where your money comes from? Us. People that pays for the water, people that pays the taxes on the water and all the treatment stuff, people pays taxes on the city, the roads, all that money comes from the federal government and us. That's why you guys get these little deals known as, equipment checks, personnel checks. It's known as a stipend, a dividend. A deal for you guys to get a amount of money to employ more what you need to do. That's the whole point of the budget. And you guys have been screwing with the American people too goddamn long. And Victoria showed the true colors of everything. And like I told my girlfriend Christina right here, that this happened before, didn't I? You tell them clearly what I've told you and everything. Am I lying?
No, he's not lying.
Am I lying about getting a hold of Elon Musk?
No,
Am I lying about getting a hold of Donald Trump's son?
no.
Ma'am, I think you're playing with the wrong person here. Your city is again. And it's going to bring up some bad news for everybody.
Let me get a word in, sir.
Well, I'm letting you know what's going on. You wanted to know.
Would you like to talk about your City of Wichita cases?
Yes, I would. I would want them taken off me because they're all false charges. They're improperly investigated in. I want my truck back. I want my mom's truck back. I want my license back. I want my rights back.
I don't have anything to do with the truck.
Well, the truck is part of Wichita's case because the truck was part of Wichita's case. It was in the jurisdiction city of Wichita, so.
Police officers.
Well, the police ain't doing nothing. Okay, police ain't doing nothing. Who's that leaves? The mayor, the attorney, the clerk, and all those other people, right, ma'am? When you deal with the police, okay, let me explain this. Let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a simple question. When the police, let me ask you a question.
Can I finish?
You do know this is recorded on your guys' side. You do know that, right?
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. But do you know that you guys are being recorded on your side? And this can be brought up into court federally. Which I don't mind pulling my computer over right now and start typing to the U.S. courts and filing that litigation against your city and having the city in a lot of trouble for grand theft auto. 2 vehicles stolen in city limits of Wichita, city jurisdiction. Oh my God, ain't that funny? So,
I don't know.
Okay.
Stolen vehicles would not be City of Wichita Municipal Court.
Actually,
a stolen vehicle would be handled through the 18th Judicial Court.
Okay, problem is, it was handled. Okay, problem is, the city was the cause. The city allowed somebody to do something when they knew it was illegal. Okay, ma'am, you know what? Give me the dog case. Give me all the cases. I will swear to God right now.
Wichita Municipal Court. I can talk to you.
Watch how fast this is going to get sued. Watch how fast this happens. I'm grabbing my laptop right now, honey. Watch how fast I get done. Since she wants to act like Wichita's the victim, okay, well, I'll show who really is the victim here. And watch how fast I get the FBI involved. Call FBI, hon. Let them know this shit's going on again.
I'm not acting like Wichita's the victim.
No, you guys are trying to tell me my rights don't matter. What I'm telling you, when it was your officers in your city allowing it to happen, ma'am, that's called passing the buck. Stop trying to play that game. Kansas is good at that, too. And I've told my girlfriend Christina about that.
You have called Wichita.
You know what, man? I'm filing. Call the FBI, hon. Just call the FBI right now. Call the FBI. Just get off the phone. Call the FBI, hon.
Wichita Municipal Court.
To say.
Just tell them what you heard. Tell them what you heard. My rights are violated. They're not going to fucking listen to me. I got it on recording, so do they. Call the FBI right now, hon. I'm calling FBI once I hang up. They're going to have FBI right on their butt bigger than day. So, ma'am, I would advise you to stop. Ma'am, I just advise you to stop. Cease, desist. If you don't want to do nothing, you don't want to work for the people, you already been proving you're not working for the people because I told you where the problems are lying. You don't want to hear where the problems are. You want to go and say, oh, it's not our fault. Boxing, quit!
Who are you talking to, babe? So I can tell them.
To the city of Wichita. I'm talking to
Wichita.
Victoria's
This is
manager,
Roseanne.
city council people, city lawyers. I'm talking to them right now. Let them know I'm talking to Victoria's manager right now, and I want to have charges pressed against the city of Wichita for violating my rights. Then we'll bring the rest of it into court, and when they turn around and cry like big babies because they don't got their money, that's their own fault. Ma'am, you're recording on your end, I'm recording on my end. Everything's been heard, and keep going on, and I love the discussion more about this. Right now, your city is under a very bad situation of a lawsuit, violation of civil rights impediment, which we have a right to have, ma'am. The citizens of the United States, not United States of Kansas. I never heard of the sun being called Kansas, or the moon being called Kansas, or Iraq being called Canrack, or Kansarak. So get your guys' little games out of your head. My girl already called the FBI right now. She's calling them from Oregon. I'm going to call the FBI here in about 3 minutes if you ain't doing your job. And I mean it. You will be going to federal court, which I'm pulling up the federal court legal dockets right now. And you can tell your chief of police, because your officer is allowing stolen vehicles to get taken out of a property that I paid rent to, I will be subpoenaing all 3 officers in federal court as well, ma'am. U.S. Courts.gov. Right there, uscourts.gov. So right now, as I'm going to be filing this litigation against the city of Wichita, because you guys already violated my rights by having Victoria do what she did. So right there, you guys already screwed up. Right now, you guys don't need to be acting like you're the boss to do anything. You do as I say. You don't want to do it? Then, well, guess what? Lawsuit. So that's where we're standing. So I'm good on this part where we're going to go. So you got time to talk. You better start thinking wisely before you speak. That's all I can say to you. Think wisely before you speak.
Can I help you with your cases and with?
Okay, you want to help me with my cases, ma'am? Let's
Can you
start.
let me finish what I'm saying, pretty please?
Finish what you're saying, but you're asking me to help me with my cases. I'm going to explain what
Would you like
cases
me
I
to
want
help you
done.
with the cases that are in Wichita Municipal Court?
Okay, here we go. 1, I was charged with disorderly conduct.
I can only help
Okay,
you.
you're not
with
letting
the
me, ma'am.
cases that
I let you
have
talk.
with Wichita
Ma'am,
Municipal Court.
I'm not going to do this to you. You cut me off on live. You got recording on your side. Just cut me off after I listened to what you just asked, and I'm trying to convey to you. You won't let me convey to you. Cut me off before I even got to finish what the hell I had to say on anything. So now you're violating rights again. Open your damn ears. God gave you 2 ears to listen with, 1 mouth to speak less with. Now do your dang job and listen for once. You asked me what you could do about my cases. 1 is disorderly conduct, brawling and fighting in the street was the charge due to the woman that murdered my mother. And your officer's being corrupt as hell. Number 2, and that's where my rights were violated. So that way's over. Number 2 is where I had a DB charge because my sister's boyfriend told my sister that she was going to be killed, my family's going to be killed, because if I don't get put in jail for his safety because he started stuff, getting stuff to get in a fight, also known as disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, enticing a riot in a fight, and should I go on? Assault. You know what assault is where a person feels threatened, their place, their property, their right to be alive, their right to be existed. Well, my life was threatened. My family's life was threatened by this guy. He was allowed to get away with it. In the charge of the disorderly conduct, brawling, and fighting, there was a 38 special pointed at me, my mom, and my little sister, underage sister. And the police allowed this woman to get away with it. But I got charged for protecting my family and my property. Have you ever heard of stand my ground law? That was my property. My property was my property. I was threatened on my property several times by the guy that kept threatening me. But no, you guys wouldn't do nothing about it. You told us to look the other way, let her go, get video footage. Oh, we had video footage. Got told the same crap again. So right now, you guys are in a serious situation that you guys don't want to be barking up the wrong tree with. Now, for the dog case and the tickets on the truck of the GMC 1500 Sierra that I was driving, that was my landlord's, and the property that was stolen from my house, never got paid back to me, never got reported. Guns, let's see, which I had rights to own a gun, ma'am. I have a second right, or a Second Amendment right to bear arms. And my property was stolen. You guys allowed it to be stolen. And when I found my property over at another person's house, when I had the second burglary happen, you guys did not treat me as the victim. I called you guys to tell you where it was at. You guys didn't even bother turning around bat an eye to go over there and get the stuff I needed. My son's crib, my dad's PS3, my PS3, let's see, my other guns, my other souvenirs I had from Black and Mild, Swisher Sweet, my Playboy collection, all that stuff was stolen, ma'am. My son's crib set was stolen and taken away from him. My other son could use that crib set. His little brother, the one that I got the crib set for. But no, none of that ever got done and fixed. None of that ever got done and taken care of for the victim. The victim had to serve charges and live a life of hell. So where do you guys stand now about the situation on that? Then with the two vehicles were on city property, the case wasn't ever made because your officers were never making the case. They didn't want to make the case because they didn't want to do nothing because they saw, oh, you're against us. Oh, you're this person. This is what we can't do. You can't go on there because you're trespassed because you have a PFA against you. And I told the police that I needed a stolen car report, and I have a witness that will go to court against you guys for that fact because she had her trailer stolen from the same place by the same damn person. So right there, this is all in Wichita's deal, Wichita's problem, Wichita's jurisdiction. Do you understand your jurisdictions, ma'am? I was head security 3 days and less at every bar and club I worked at here in Wichita. Club Harry and Ollie's, Club G, Club Ben, Club Diamonds. I can name all the other ones. And I was going to be a U.S. Border Patrol agent until Wichita destroyed my life. Because of the bull BS they played and allowed the people to do what the hell they wanted and got away with it. Because they thought they were going to get away with it in the short run. That's going to last the long run. Nope, now it's the long runs catching up with you and the truth's coming out. My girlfriend's talking to FBI, I guarantee you that. And her dad's a veteran. He will be getting hold of the Veteran Affairs and the government about this as well when she talks to them. You guys really screwed up. So I would advise you to drop all cases, drop the dog charge case, because that was a BS case that you guys got me on, because I had my dog tethered to a tree only for 5 minutes, not over 15. You guys came out and cited me a ticket, then turned around, took the dog away when that dog was being taken care of. And it was all because your pet people did not like what I said. Because my mom's dog was found down the street from the house stolen, and we reported her stolen. And you guys didn't want to do a dang thing about it. And when we proved who she was and she came to us, that's when your people were forced to give her to us. And a case was started to be made, but never followed like any of the cases ever been done when I was a victim, ma'am, or my mother, or anybody that was a victim. So you're failing to do a part of your guys' deal that's actually in your guys' policies, known as the victim policy law. You're violating that law, ma'am. And I've been trying to tell you guys this all the way back from 2014 when my mom had problems, all the way back from 2004 when it all started. You guys silenced us like we had no opinion here. Let me go back since I was 11 years old, matter of fact. I was told when I was in a U-Haul with my dad, my mom was driving a silver Kia or a Nissan Spectra 1994 model, or my bad, not 1994, something like that. What we came out here in 1996. What went on was your people, your officer told us this. Where are you coming from, sir? We're looking for our aunt, my sister, his aunt, and her sister. They live somewhere over here, which my aunt lived right off of Laura Street, Lulu Street, right there in that little area of George Washington and whatever it is, I-35, the one that goes east and west. It was just right off the highway right there where that park was. And that's where my aunt lived. Your officer's like, oh, you know you're in a red zone? And we just got off the highway traveling all the way from Arizona. And this is what we get told. Oh, well, if you don't work for the fire department, the police, the paramedics, or the plants, or the airplane factories, or the hospital, you don't belong here. You need to go back where you came from. That was a Rambo situation right there. Your cop was already shooing people out of the city when they were coming to live here, which we have a right through the federal government to move wherever the hell we want and live where the hell we want. Which your officers at that time and still incompetent today. A lot of years now, ain't it, ma'am? Since 1996. You want to explain that one to me? I should have sued your. I swear to God, FBI comes through your door, I'm gonna make sure they freaking fully put the cuffs on everybody and make them understand.
Sir,
You
like
do
I
not
told you
violate
earlier, I can only
anybody.
address cases that are in Wichita Municipal Court.
I already gave you the cases, ma'am. That's all the
For the
cases.
police department. I do not work for the police
Okay,
department.
I already gave you all the
So
cases.
if you would like to talk about your Wichita Municipal Court,
Hey,
I've
everybody,
got
do you hear
the
this?
four-
I already
five
explained
cases.
her to all the cases. What I'm getting told is, oh, I have to explain
and
the
the 5
cases to
cases
her
I
again.
have here, you pled guilty to in court.
Forced, hold up, ma'am, coerced into guilty, because I was told by the court's representative, public
You don't have to
defender,
explain
ma'am,
the
let me
cases. I'm
talk.
telling you, I can
Ma'am,
only
this is
address
recorded, ma'am.
the
This,
ones that are in our court.
ma'am, give me 1 minute. I'll get my press ID. Since you think I'm playing around, messing around with you, you can take my number and my press ID, check it, and you can go to my name on what's going on right now, Jack Napier 69, or Jack 69 Napier on TikTok. You are recorded, and everybody's
don't need
hearing
your
how
press
you're
ID
acting,
number.
ma'am. You need to stop. I am recording, and I have a right to, by federal law, without your permission, for news story purposes. And by the way, your acting is proving to other constituents and taxpayers of the United States, and also to the president and everybody else right now, how you are doing your job, and this is building my case even more. So I told you all the cases. I told you what went on before that. Obviously, you did not listen. So obviously, you forgot what I told you. False charges, 3 Wichita officers. Do I need to bring them into federal court and have them say what the hell happened on all 3 cases that I can get them to say? Do you really want to go that route, ma'am? I'll liquidate everything you guys have. your cars, everything.
If you can do that, that would be wonderful.
All right, so that's a guaranteed retaliation back. Oh, that's guaranteed. Oh, watch how fast the FBI comes in, because I guarantee you, if you go to City of Wichita's little deal from 2015, 2016, I was told the same attitude and the same situation again like you just did. And I'm going to let you know now, ma'am, this will be going to the FBI and the DC connection. Trust me, they will find out. And Columbia already told me, I have a federal lawsuit against you guys. I can take whatever I want when I'm done and get out of here because you guys violated rights. So now, since I got video proof that you are against the constituents, the taxpayers, I wonder how the news is going to feel about this, and your Wichita people are going to feel about this now, ma'am. When they hear from my girlfriend and this video. Which, let me get my news press ID number and my news press badge so I could give it to you, ma'am. And I'm going to make sure you're going to learn a hard lesson of walk of shame here. And this is a guarantee of walk of shame with you, ma'am. And Victoria when I'm done. No, you're going to need it. You're going to need it. This is part of the case right now because I'm going to be filing a federal... No. I'm going to file a federal deal. You need this as your guys' precautionary of your deal so you guys know where to look this video up and where to see all these things going on at when I post all of it and post the case of my mother being threatened with the bullet. Oh, ma'am, don't even go there. You better stop where you talk right there.
There's no video.
Yeah, there is. I'm live right now. Go to Jack69 Napier, Jack 69 Napier. I'm looking at my live right now. It's all recorded. You think I'm bullshitting you? Try me. Fuck around and find out, ma'am. I'm laughing at you now. My people are going to be laughing at you too when they get this video, hear it. Like right now, my friend Team Magic, Magically Jazz just came in and saw this. They're watching. Marble's watching. You want to keep going on, ma'am? There's people watching this on the For You page. Are you that stupid, ma'am, to do what you just did? Made a foot sandwich for yourself? Denying my rights of telling you the truth? ID number FCP 25723, issued by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, provided as... No, ma'am, stop. This is recording. You stop. You hear this. And I'm telling you right here, if you violate this law again, I can technically sue you in court since I'm on a news story. And I can technically sue you if you violate this law again. The Bain Act will not be violated. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of opinion will not be violated. As a news journalist, press credentials, free constitutional press. Are you on there watching my TikTok right now? I'm going to show you it too. Right here, ma'am. Here it is. I got it on there showing you. Has my real name on there too. You ready to play, ma'am? You ready to play some games? Freedom of the press and civil rights protector investigator. Right here. Issued by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Do you understand what that means? Federal law, buddy. Federal law over you. The ultimate law. The Supreme Courts. The journalist is recognized under the protections of the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. And any interference will be violated of federal law, ma'am. Do you understand where you and Victoria just screwed up at? Even more? Under... And this is where it is. Perry Law. 1983 is who it is. See, Perry Education Associates versus Perry Local Educators Association. The First Amendment Congress shall make no law respecting and establishing